Following on from a very solid day one of the Magic Millions Perth Yearling sale, which saw figures up in all areas, day two was expected to be even stronger with a fantastic array of yearlings catalogued. Session one's top price was equalled early on day two when Steve Wolf went to $135,000 for a full brother to Karrakatta Plate winner Hobart Jones, whose trainer Vernon Brockman was the underbidder on this impressive colt.
Obviously he's related to Karrakatta horse, full brother, beautiful colt. Got all the attributes of a good horse. It was a bit dear, but never mind. They're only as dear as they can run, aren't they?
Presented really well and looks to be an early runner.
Yeah, he looks like he's an early runner. I think he probably needs gelding. I think the last one, Hobart, should have been gelded a bit earlier. This one hopefully will be. And the breeders have elected to keep 25%, so that's positive. So we'll just syndicate the rest of him out to clients and hopefully have some fun with him.
That mark didn't last long when lot 193 entered the ring and was the subject of spirited bidding that saw the son of ill-fated sire Street Cry get knocked down to Rosehill trainer Gary Moore. The colt is a half-brother to the Group 2 winner Lamasery and hails from the family of young gun sire Written Tycoon.
I'm very excited. He's got a beautiful pedigree. He reminds me of a lot of the great colts that I rode in Europe. He's got a great bottom line. I mean, his second dam is a relative of Written Tycoon, who's probably one of the hottest sires in Australia. Street Cry, what can I say about him? What John O'Shea has done for the Street Cry progeny. He'll go back to Sydney. He'll be syndicated with friends of mine, and hopefully he'll return and run one day in the Western Australian Derby. And if we get to that level, he'll come back and stand at Yarradale Stud, which I think will be fantastic for the Western Australian breeders.
Written Tycoon himself had a good sale as expected, with his top lot being out of the Fastneck Rot mare, Jewel Rock, going to the Ganjemi Racing for $140,000. Prominent WA trainer Wally Mitchell was pushed to the limit to secure lot 214, a son of speed sire Oratorio, and hopes that this could be the horse to finally break his run of placings in the West Australian two-year-old classic.
I sort of went through quite a few and I had him on top. His x-rays are real good. He's out of a key business mare who are real two-year-olds, Oratorio real two-year-olds, and I've never really had one. So we've, and he come out best of all, so we decided to buy him.
Is that the biggest part here, maybe an exciting new adventure and knowing that it may happen early?
Oh yeah, it is. We've run second in the Magic Million 3 times, so we're going to try and have another go. One
of Victoria's most prominent syndicators, Brad Spicer, paid $130,000 for a powerfully built daughter of High Chaparral from an outstanding family which includes assertive lad and successful sire Reset. While father and son training partners Rob and Todd Harvey went to $135,000 for a lovely filly by not a single doubt out of the secret savings mare Amelia's Secret. The second highest price lot of the sale went late on day two, sold to Neville Parnham for $210,000. A striking filly by noted female producer Commands from a strong WA family, including Scenic Shot.
She was a beautiful filly. We inspected her on the first inspection day, and well, I did actually, and then I got a couple of clients to sort of come along and have a look, and yeah, we thought she was one of the star lots of the sale. Yeah, nice and pleased to be able to secure a good filly like that. She's a little bit bum high at the moment, so yeah, we can see that she's got a fair bit of growth in her. And the family's been so good too, like Float Path was actually pretty handy sort of a mare in her own right. Followed further back in the page, Scenic Shot. So it's just a great family, so good West Australian family, and hope we can do pretty well with her.
This strongly built colt by Choisir out of the tail of the cat mare Golden Act looks a real early runner and was bought by leading trainer Trevor Andrews for $140,000. After last year's disappointing sale, Magic Millions managing director Vin Cox was thrilled with this year's results.
It's just been a fantastic result. A lot of very hard work has gone into this sale, and to finish with a gross of 10.4 million is up 1.2 million on last year, and we've sold 80% of the horses through the ring. That means that a lot more vendors have been paid, have got well paid for their yearlings, and it's full credit to the industry in Western Australia as a whole. They've got right behind this. They've recognised that the industry, the breeding industry and the racing industry in Western Australia was in a bit of trouble, and if they didn't get in and support it, then it could have been catastrophic ultimately. The way that Rawa really pushed it along, and Charlotte Mills and her team, was just fantastic. And not to put too fine a point on it, our own David Houston and Cassie Norris they worked their guts out to make sure that it was the success it's been.
Attention now turns to the Apple Isle on Wednesday with the Magic Millions race night held in Launceston, followed by the Tasmanian yearling sales on Thursday. In a busy schedule, it's then off to Adelaide and the Gold Coast for the yearling sales in March. Stay tuned to magicmillions.com.au for more information.